Okay. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Trans Justice Campaign Manager at the ACLU, friend of the center and friend of mine, Lala B. Zanel.
I guess some of y'all just won't understand we came out of a pandemic. Can I get that one more time? This is the first time I've been out. Can I get that one more time? Can I get that run back one more time, please? Hey! Baby, I am America. I'm a stranger just like you. Baby, I am America. Okay. You've been begging for the truth. Thank you, DJ. I need you with me at every event. But yes, that's real. We have came out of a pandemic, and I already have anxiety anyway as a black trans woman. But in a pandemic, I'm a little off script. We're going back on script. Lala's in there, it's okay. Okay, you gonna let the black woman do what she do tonight? Thank you. So being in this space, and after being out this space for so long, and seeing so many of my trans people of color show up tonight for themselves, but I wasn't expecting that. Because in these rooms, they're privileged access. And so I don't see much of that at the time. But I get to see that at the center. That's why Glenn is my good friend and sister. But as you may know or do not know, I am Lala B. Zanel. That's right. And I can see, are we having a good time tonight? I know I am. And if you're not having a good time, this amazing superwoman I'm about to talk about is surely to make your night. I have always wanted to say this. So tonight, let's take this powerful journey, Cecilia Gentili. Yeah. This is your life, my sister. Cecilia Gentili, originally from Argentina, she came to the United States and survived 10 years as an undocumented immigrant. Gaining a living through sex work, she's an advocate, an organizer, and a storyteller working at the intersections of sex work, immigration rights, incarceration issues, and trans liberation. That's right. With years of experience working in direct services with organizations like the Center, where we first met, and Aperture Community Healthcare Center, where which led her to moving into policy work, and then becoming the first trans woman of color director of policy at GMAC. That's right. Then my sister inspired us again by creating Trans Equality Consulting to advocate directly for better policies for trans people at the local, state, and federal level. A one-stop shop ran, staffed by trans and gender nonconforming people. That is to be celebrated on tonight, right? We are a long way from Stonewall. We ain't stopped yet. Where was I at? See that? Oh, there we go. Thank you. On top of all, I love this team over here. You gotta go on tour with the girl. On top of all that amazing work, my sister Cecilia still makes room for her dream, which is performing, as she captured our hearts as Miss Orlando and hit FX show Pose. Where's my Miss Orlando fans in the room? If you have not seen her one-woman show, the knife cuts deep both ways, you ain't living, baby. And in countless storytelling events across the country, it is so hard to capture all Cecilia has done because she just gets it done. And that is why I have branded her for the last 10 years the trans Olivia Pope. Because it is always, yes, clap for her. Yes, because it is always handled with Cecilia. She has been my thought partner, my friend, my sister, and accountability buddy for over 10 years, and she's not tired yet. I do not think I would have made it this long in this movement without you, my sister. And the organizations, the community, and the systems she has worked in are now a better place because of you. Yes, y'all can clap. Yes. I know we are here tonight. That's right. That's right. Black trans women and trans women of color don't get honored like this. Sit in that. Sit in all that love. You deserve it and receive it. Now, I know we are here tonight to honor my sister Cecilia Gentili and make some coins for the center. But before she comes up here, I want y'all to really listen to this, because this is some real, everywhere Lala's in there go. If y'all don't know me, y'all gonna know me tonight. I always have a call to action. You already did number one. So the ancestors already met me where I was at, which was staying to your feet. That was my first request. And honor her and let her feel this love today, not when she in a box. There's beautiful flowers in the room, so she can smell them now. But what I'm asking is for folks in the room to check on leaders, because we are not superheroes. Although Cecilia would want a superpower, me and her have tried many times, but check on us and keep building her up, because it takes a lot. You don't know what it takes for us to come in this room or go home, but we're here, and we're here on the backs of Marsha and Sylvia. So Sylvia, Cecilia Gentili, my sister, I honor you and I love you. Come on, baby.
Thank you, these shoes are fucking killing me. Thank you all so much. Where is the award? Give me the award.
There's your Oscar.
So, if you're a trans person, get up, stand up. This is for you. Now, if you're a Black trans woman, stand up. This is for you. Oh God, do I look like a raccoon yet? No? Not yet, no? It's a little bit phallic though. Which I appreciate. I hate this table. Maury Hill, thank you for taking my best quote of my speech. So I'm basically gonna do your same speech, but in a feminine spectrum. So, thank you. Thank you so much to the Center for this amazing award. And thank you, Glenda, for your leadership. I have to say, Funny story. I was invited to this event. I don't know if it was 5 or 4 years ago for the first time. I was so excited. Coming to Cipriani's. I put Cipriani's in my Uber without double checking. I went to an event and I spent about an hour at a conservative event on 42nd Street. It was so fucking confusing. I was asking myself, these gays don't look gay. What's happening to my community? And why is everybody looking at me like I have 2 heads? I was kicked out soon after. But I was very happy that I ruined their event. That's a true story. Tonight, I am so happy to see you all looking so motherfucking gay. Yes, that's refreshing. 10 years ago, I came out of a long tour through the New York City jail and immigration system, the immigration detention center, with a deportation order, and a very difficult to manage addiction to opioids. And I felt lost. I saw substance abuse services and entered a recovery program where I was assigned to live with the male population. As hard as it was, and as much as I wanted to live every fucking day, I stayed there because they started helping me with an asylum request that would end up allowing me to stay in this country, and also because I didn't have a place to go because I was homeless. As abstinence, debriefing a whole history of trauma and abuse, dealing with lawyers with little desire to be supportive, was the most difficult time of my life. Little did I know that help was on the way. My counselor at the rehab place, who was really confused about me and about how to help me, sent me to this place that I had no idea that existed. She said, "You're going to the center. I got you an appointment and someone there will help you." At that moment, all I saw was the trip to the city and out of the hellhole, so I said yes. My life changed so dramatically after that day. Cristina Herrera was my peer support. And soon after finishing my therapy sessions, I applied for a paid internship at the center and I got it. I mean, these folks were going to pay me for my knowledge. Yes. It is value in being an undocumented whole. And I was paid for it. It is a lot of value. It is a lot of value. You can learn that shit in a book at Hunter University, but nobody knows it better than me. But the most important thing is that I learned a new thing about myself. I could give some of the many things that I was receiving. So, like Maury said, I would not be here today without the center. As I was finishing my internship, many staff members helped me translate 25 years of sex work into a resume. Challenging. What did you do as a sex worker? One of them asked me. Well, I met a lot of men. They looked at me and they said, great. And they wrote, great at customer relationships. What else? Well, I wait on the phone to make appointments for them to come and see me and fuck me. So they wrote, great scheduler. And that way, and with the adding of my short experience as an intern there, I got my first resume and my first job outside the sex trade. So, the beginnings of imagining the Cecilia that you see today happened at the Center Wellness across the patio. This woman that you see today wearing Halston you know, I grew up in the 70s and this is the part where we all are surprised. So I'm gonna say that again, okay? I grew up in the 70s. I know. I always get the same natural reaction. This woman that you see now, who sued the Trump administration, I sue the fucking Trump administration. And I motherfucking won. This woman who works on passing laws and getting funding, who has devoted her life to support her own community, was formed on 13th Street. But all the gains I achieved in my professional career mean nothing next to the most significant gift I received from the center. In a support group for trans women, I met this then timid girl from Detroit who today is my best friend and confidant, Lala. So that's what the center does. Not only offer services that we need, but a place to find each other. A place to create family and experience love and camaraderie. At this moment, when the conservative right has portrayed trans people to be their boogeymen. Actually, nobody asked the boogie about their gender identity, so I'm gonna say the boogie person. When the right has portrayed trans people to be their boogie person, this is exactly what will defeat them. Our strength, resiliency, and mutual support. I want to thank my amazing partner, Peter, who put up with all my shit, which is a lot. To all my community members, to Bank of America, I'm gonna ask for $10,000 for my third facial feminization. Checks can be addressed as Cecilia Gentili. That's my legal name. Thank you to the center. Thank you, Glenda, again. Thank you to all my friends here. Thank you all for being here. You all have made this all-woman happy. Enjoy the rest of the night and be as queer as you can. Thank you.